Test, 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 test. Testing the camera setup. This is something that people have always told me to do, but I just haven't done it. In regards to having a YouTube channel and just documenting stuff. So that's what I'm doing right now. I work in sports. I've been a coach for almost 12 years, 13 years. Yeah, it's been a while. And now I work more in the business part of sports. But I'll talk about that later, a little bit later. And this is interesting. My lens is kind of dirty, but we're just practicing. We're just getting reps in. There she is. Good girl. I need to clean my house. I've been working a lot, and this is just an excuse. This is a first world problem excuse. When I get done with work, I just want to either work on stuff that's like improving me or just recover. I don't know if that makes sense, but when I'm not working, I just want to keep advancing in my mind, all those sort of things. And I got a concussion quite a bit ago now, maybe like 6 months ago now, and or maybe seven or eight, I think like 8 months ago. But it impacted my workflow drastically. It made everything slower. And I've had concussions in the past, like from sports and all the sort of things. So I'm not really excited for when I get older. I'm outside right now, adjusting to the light. Brought my dog outside a little bit earlier. But again, just practicing. Oh, it's bright. Right now there's a lot of birds out, so I'm sure you could hear all of them. They're flying, they're having fun, they're chasing each other. Sometimes it feels like Animal Planet out here. There's some hawks that chill up on a tree over there, right over there. And they just scope out what they're gonna hunt, but they hunt for sport a lot of the times. Or I'm sure maybe there's more of a purpose, but I just see like little birds flying around and then they go snipe them really quick. It's crazy. But there's that, there's the hawks, there's the owls. I haven't seen the owls in a while. When it comes to my weight training, I usually train on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and I do a little bit longer distance cardio on Tuesday, Thursdays at night. And I usually do some sort of like speed CNS training on Mondays and Wednesdays. And Saturdays and Sundays, I try and just switch it up with my cardio. Just do it by that. I mean, I like to do stuff that's additionally fun for me. I've been meaning to make it to boxing again, but I love going to boxing. That is a beautiful sport, beautiful dance, all those sort of things. But I love going to boxing. Boxing is, especially with the coach I have, Coach Tommy, he makes boxing so enjoyable. And it makes it so the further you go, at least for me, the further you go in a session, the more like, I don't even know how to describe it, the more, I guess, warmed up. I mean, I guess it makes sense in a sport. The more you move, the more you practice it, the more you get better. But like within one session, I just get to like a flow. Even if it's like my first day back in a while, he just always gets me back to that flow. So at the end of it, he just has me going. And it's just like combo after combo, reaction, all those sort of things. And no, I'm not moving the quickest. Like there's people who do this almost every day in his classes, and they're flowing, they're moving, they're flowing from like the get-go, from the beginning of class. Whereas me, it takes a little bit longer because I haven't been consistent with it. But when I'm in it, oh my goodness, especially when I'm able to go consistently, it makes it so fun. Like I wish I could do these boxing classes every day. Someday I will. someday I'll get to that point where I'll be in with Coach Tommy every single day, or at least 4 to 5 days a week, because it just makes me feel so good to be in those sessions. Driving to my last contract of the day, it's coaching high school athletes in sports performance, and I really enjoy it. I feel like always keeping contracts like this make you add to you being a better human. It makes it so you can really grow, like continue to grow, because you aren't just growing for yourself, you're growing for these kids. You want to do the best you can any moment you get with these kids, and it's important to let these kids know that they're that what they add to the world is valuable, and it's important to really enable them to be pushed to really achieve like whatever it is that they want next in their life, whether it's academics or sports, or sports and academics, or going to trade school, really any of these routes, or being a business owner. And it's important to really be a person who they can trust to help them to the best of your ability to get to the next spot. And contracts like this really, again, it just really helps me as a person. It helps me with my patience, my communication, my attention to detail, just really everything. My empathy, just a ton. Just like anything that I struggled with, it makes it so I'm doing better at each and every one of those negative parts of myself. And because again, it's making it so a person isn't just doing it for themselves. Yes, we have to do these things for ourselves in order to be able to do them for other people well. But once we get to that point, then it makes it so we can be a person for others. And that's something that's really like missing in the world nowadays. Like, yes, we focus on loving ourselves and everything like that, but what happened in the neighbors part? What happened to everyone saying we need a village? And sometimes in those villages, we have people who are once strangers, and I get it. Everyone has a family they have to take care of. Everyone has people they have to take care of. But I've been lucky enough to have friends that were once strangers. I've been lucky enough to have parents who have friends who were once strangers in their life, but they allowed them in their house, in their lives, in their children's lives, and it made our love for people so much better. But again, these people were once strangers. These people were once I can't think of any other word, but it's important to be a person for others. It's important to build a village, to build a community, and to be a part of that community.